Good evening. Well, this is Ivan O'Mara. Hope you guys enjoy my show. I do pump a lot of videos every day. Yeah, because I have nothing to do, obviously. I have shows to watch, but I don't like watching shows on my phone. They took my Chromecast. And I had my Chromecast, I would have been watching all the shows, obviously. Like Life with the Walter Boys and like Somerton Pretty and yeah. Really enjoy his videos, watch the can, so I'm I make videos. I'm gonna keep saying that, guys, right? And forget about the shot that I'm king. And right now, this is the Ivan who doesn't know how wicked you guys will. You guys are actors. When your true nature comes out, Ivan O'Mara is now never making any bills for you ever again. Don't forget that. Like, when I'm king, I'm gonna be forget about the shadow of VJ. If VJ will even tell me, Ivan, don't make any bills for the world. You get what they deserve. Yeah, you guys are left behind. As Victoria Justice doesn't make shit for you guys. The only time you see her on YouTube is when she does interviews and she meets these famous people. But you notice how Victoria Justice will do maybe one Instagram live a year because Victoria Justice knows you guys are wicked people. Well, so I'm a bit nicer than VJ. I'm nicer to pump up more videos on my Savage channel. When I'm king, I'm probably not even for you. You can hope Ivan comes back on his YouTube channel. I'm coming back on YouTube channel. Peace and out. We should get what we deserve. There we go. The Ivan you see now is not the billionaire Ivan. He's a poor bum Ivan. Once he's king, he's trying on YouTube on X. Hundreds of videos and pictures. I'm gonna forget about this. I'll be looking at the trends all day. Forget about this channel. Yeah, no. Yeah, we know that. Yeah. There. Hope you guys know my CFL videos. Enough about the CFL, man. CFL's not my problem, right? They're never gonna make that change. I hope the league grows, guys, in I don't know 10 years. But I mean, your league is not my problem. There you go, Williams, and yeah. Let me say, guys, I gotta wash my knife. It's full of ketchup. Yeah. All right, guys. Oh, your Subarus are sick. I know, but CFL's not my problem, man. I have a suggestion to perhaps fixing the league struggle, but I mean, it couldn't. It might not make a difference. Well, the CFL's not my problem, right? Williams, yeah. Not my problem, obviously. Not my problem. All right, what are you eating? I'm eating toad in the hole. You guys ever heard of that? It's like fried bread. You cut a hole in the sliced bread, and you fry it with eggs, and like you put spices on it and everything, and it's fucking amazing. It's kind of like a French toast, right? But it's not French toast. I made it myself. Ivan Zane's really the best one I've ever written. Yes, it is, guys. As you guys read, it's an amazing book, man. What a masterpiece. That's why BJ cries. Because she knows I did it. Ivan may be poor, but he wrote his master's as I did. That's, I don't know, 25 million for him. I want a piece of that. I want to get him out of Hollywood. That's why BJ cries. Why did she cry? Personal reasons and professional reasons. Personal reasons, she loves me. She wants I'm BJ's baby or husband. Why? I'm BJ's eternal husband. She wants to be with me because she's crazy. And I want to be with Ivan. I want to see Ivan. I want to do the personal with Ivan. Now, she wants to do the personal stuff with me, and she also wants to do the business stuff with me. She has career dreams and personal dreams with me, honestly. BJ, that's why she cries. Yeah, but I don't get it. She's rich in Hollywood. Yeah, she's rich in Hollywood, but like, she has a shitty career. She knows that the family's duped her, and she sees hell. And she's separate from me, man. And she wants to be with me, man. She doesn't want to, you know what I'm saying? She knows the world will never let her see me unless I pay. That's why she cries, and she wants to see the light. And she also has career dreams, too. Because VJ knows that the family's never going to let her make her money, man. We'll let her make her 500K maybe max, and that's it. They're not going to let her make complaints, have an envy. That's why I came with the keys with the family's don't do me, man. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I want to do the personals, Ivan. I want to get the nice cars with Ivan. I mean cars, I mean like 500, 600, 800,000 cars with Ivan, 300,000 cars with Ivan. I want to build that woman in her house. I want to get my nice clothes. She's crazy. I want to own the jet with Ivan, own the yacht with Ivan. I want to travel around the world, stay at the best suites, go to events, go to restaurants, go to bars, go to clubs. With Ivan, traveling with Ivan, yeah. That's the personal stuff, and she also has career dream goals too. Yeah, I want to be a big famous movie star with Ivan. And sign that mega 910 with Ivan, like a $100 billion deal for the Xanus movie. Grand, right? For Xanus. The deal me we just signed is like an $80-100 billion deal for Xanus for the movie merchant game. If I didn't sell merch or movies, it'd be maybe a $35-38 billion deal. With the merch in the game, it's like an $80-100 billion deal me we just signed. She wants to make that. Yeah, I want to be movies that are live and make all those tens of millions with Ivan. That's obviously a dream of hers, obviously. Be a movie star and make all that money. And she also wants to do music with me too, BJ. Yeah. That's her dream, obviously, right? BJ wants to do music with me too. Yeah, man. These eggs are really good. Because the Ivan, yeah. Toad in the hole. Dry bread with eggs on top. Sunny side eggs on top with cheese. I eat it with ketchup. It's really good, obviously. BJ has those dreams. That's why she cries, obviously. She's crazy. She fucks guys after that. That's why I don't take her seriously. I ignore her when she cries to me. I just close my eyes, listen to music, and I ignore her. She's crazy. Yeah. I'll stick food. Careful. Yeah. That's why BJ cries, because she's crazy. She's a crazy woman, yeah. Yeah, she's crazy. Yeah, she is. She's a crazy woman. Yeah. Yeah, man. BJ is a crazy woman, yeah, man. She's crazy. BJ's crazy. Yeah, man. That's why she cries. The only thing I envy a little bit about BJ at least has money, man. Whereas I have like no money. I get like minimum wage paychecks. With Victoria Justice, she actually has money to do stuff. But the difference between me and her, she may have money, Well, she's a salad in the Hollywood system, and her keys are useless. She may have money, but she has useless keys. Ooh, I may be poor, but my keys are not useless. My keys are worth a lot. Because I wrote my master. Yeah, even though Ivan's poor, he wrote his amazing book. He has the keys. If he doesn't sell to the gatekeepers, that's billions for him. I want him to get me out. I want a piece of, I don't know, Ivan's $25 billion off his book, obviously. VJ knows with that money, she can live a life with me. We can even start our own film studio, Xanus Brand in Hollywood. She knows that, and she also knows with that money, she can easily make her dream album, music videos, and she'll make the billions with me off the album. Because VJ will want to do, I want to collaborate with you on the album. I'm like, okay, I'll do the album with you. Yeah, but I want our main focus, VJ, to be the movies, not music. Music we do on the side, movies is our main focus, obviously. Because I love music, but that's not my dream. My dream is being a movie star. Being a movie star is much cooler being doing music. Music is less work, but it's not as like, it doesn't build as much hype as like movies. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, movies is like me and you on a screen with a visual effects and special effects. That's fucking cool. Like The Great Escape, like John Wick and James Bond. You reach our secret agents. That's what's glory. That's what's really cool, obviously. Some sour. Yeah. Yeah. That's what's really cool, obviously, right? It is my 40th day swimming. Crazy, I know. Well, I haven't lost much weight though, because I've been stupid by eating. So I have to cut down on my eating, obviously. Yeah. 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 As a VJ, once you use my book when I realized, did you really write that book? I'm like, yeah, VJ. I said, holy shit, that's the greatest fantasy novel I've ever read in my life right now. You wrote that, Ivan, with no help? I'm like, yeah, Ivan, like, that's the greatest story ever told. If you turn this into a movie looking at the best movies you ever made, this is going to be better than Peter Jackson with the Rings. Yeah, you see what I'm saying, VJ? Yeah, I see what you're saying. And Peter Jackson will be shocked. Holy shit, man! Like if this is adapted to the screen and we put a lot of money's put towards it, $3 billion, this will beat up on Lord of the Rings. Yeah, it'll be better than Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings. Not by much, but it'll be a better movie because it's very tough to top Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is, I believe, is the greatest movie trilogy ever made in history. But I mean, you can, you know what I'm saying? And Star Wars Originals is a close second for me, obviously. But Xanus will be even better than Lord of the Rings. It's a deeper, more powerful story. The Exodus. They're all scared with torches like prison Egypt, the caverns, the demon bats live there. The life behind the walls, tactics get in the dungeon, the capture scene, the politics, what's going on in Iraq with the airtime and wolves. Almost full story. Yeah. You got the greatest movies ever made, man. I mean, that's why the gates will control your brand, Ivan. With zero, you're not touching my money, man. I don't know, the 20 million, 25 million off books for me in my life, it's not for you. You make your trillions, this money's for me. You're not touching it. There you go. Obviously. So today my stepfather kept bothering me about the $60. And I got angry. I'm like, look, man, I don't have much money right now. Like, leave me the fuck alone. Like, you're fucking psychopath. Yeah. I didn't tell him that, but man, I don't have the money right now, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he can easily pay the $25,000 himself. He has his trillions in his bank, but he makes me pay it off. Pay it off when I didn't even sign up for that, man. You signed me up without even telling me. I never asked him to sign me up for that stupid death insurance. Now I have to pay him $60 a month when I'm making minimum wage money, man. It's fucking evil, man. And that's how you know Ivan, they're rep people, man. Even when you're poor, they take money from you when they don't even need that money. They have the trillions and they take your $60 when you're poor. And you think I'm gonna let you take my money? You're crazy. Zero, you're not touching my money. Other money's mine. It's not yours. I have the keys. You can't guard them. My Xanus Brand. It's not yours. So they go. 100%, you know. That's how you know we rep it. Yeah, that's how you know, Ivan. What happened with VJ in Hollywood and them taking your money when you're poor. That's how you know if you steal all your money and give you peanuts, they'll give you the peanuts and dupe you. That's why your father gave you the keys, Ivan. That way you can make your billions and the gates don't touch your money, man. Get your freedom with VJ. That's why I got you the keys. The king said, "Oh, he said, yeah." That's why I got you the keys. I'm gonna go upstairs and get a coffee soon, guys. Some sour. After I finish Summer Turn Pretty, I'm gonna. No, there's Rings of Power though, but I mean, I'm thinking of quitting, ending my Amazon account, my Amazon Prime account, because I only order Amazon Prime mainly for Rings of Power and Summer Turn Pretty. But once Rings of Power has another like 3 seasons left, Summer Turn Pretty is on its final season. It's ending. This is the last season, obviously. With Summer Turn Pretty, obviously, right? Like, what if this thing gets delayed till you're 50 and the Xanus movie is not happening? Or I can still make the Xanus movie, but I have to choose different actors because all these actors will now be like 50, right? Or you can just make the movie when they're in their 50s, but it can ruin the story because they'll be a bit too old to play the role. These guys will be older, so I hope it doesn't get delayed. It won't get delayed though. I should be paying the fee soon. 6-7 years, I should be paying the fee, guys. Yeah. Because my book is finished, I just have to go over 2 more chapters in volume 3, and then I save $1,600. I can get it proofread. It's on my cover. It's ready to be used on Hulu, and I'll enjoy myself for a couple more years, maybe a year and a half, 2 years, and I let the families know. Especially when they tell me, signatures, Ivan, we're gonna sell this house. That's why you got to get this thing done, Ivan. That way, when that day happens, okay, you want to sell this house. I want to get this book self-published. You know I'm fucking poor. You locked the doors on me. I want to get this self-published, and they're pissed off. Fuck. Yeah, that mean magazine's fucking Ivan did it, man. He wrote his master's for Xanus. He has the keys. He says, "I'm sell to us." That's blatant dream and VJ. Fuck, man. And they're pissed off and they sit me upstairs, and then your true nature will come out. And when I find out how wicked you are, I'm piecing the fuck out once I pay the fee. You're left behind. You pay price. So I'm king. You're not saved. Right now, I make rules when I'm bored. When I'm king, and I find out how wicked you are, I don't make shit for you guys. Like Victoria Justice even told me, Ivan, don't even make videos for the world. Like, we don't get paid for this. They're gonna dupe us out and watch us all do not. We'll do. Yeah, we'll do like that, man. When I'm poor, I make rules. When I'm king, I don't make shit. Zero. My piece of fucking region, you're not safe. I'm gonna forget about this channel. You guys will forget about my channel when I'm king. You're gonna be tuning into the trends every day, man. Hundreds of videos and pictures trending on Twitter every day, man. On X, it's crazy. This video is probably wondering, Ivan, how much money do you make off your book? I don't know, 20 and 30 billion. Victoria, around there, I make off the book around that range. Or I might make 40, 50, but I don't know. I might make more. Highly doubt 40, 50. Probably 20 to 30 billion I make off the book. 25 billion I make off the book. Before I said 10 to 20, no. I'm going to make way more than 10. I did the math. It should be around that, at least 18 billion to like maybe 30 billion I make off the book. 25 billion I make off the book, maybe 20 billion. As I reach out, how's much we are? Yeah, I made $23 billion off the book. You made $23 billion off your book. I'm like, yeah, she's like, holy shit. That's a lot of money, Ivan. We can live a life with that money. I know. We can start that film studio with that money, and we can do music. I know. We can get our dream cars like Ferrari, Porsches, like $250,000 Benz. I know. We can buy the jet. We can buy the yacht. I know. We can start our film studio with that money. These guys are taking film studio. I know. We can fund move our own money. I know. We can fund Xanus for $3 billion. We're gonna make our tens of billions back off the movie. Obviously, that's our pre-Johnson. Be shocked. You're making Xanus for $3 billion. You're giving me a $3 billion budget. I'm like, yeah, but he's like, holy shit, you're gonna go to the water. I know. Fuck Bob Shea by Glen Ivan. Your company blows out of the water. I know people blows out of the water. Blows out of the water, my company, I know. $1 billion for every volume Ivan? I'm like, yeah, but he's like, holy shit. Man, this is gonna be a revolution technology, man. This is gonna, your battle scenes are gonna blow my helm's deep more out of the water, Ivan. I know. We only put like $35 million for those other reasons, Ivan. I know, Peter. That's like you'll be happy you signed that mega deal and like you're on the budget, Peter. But if Peter Jackson wants more, I'm not paying more money. Stop being greedy, Peter. I'm saying. Can I hear more of that? I'm like, no, Peter, I'm not paying more money. Stop being greedy. Sarah? Yeah. Mel too, Mel. I get more than that. I'm like, no, Mel. $500 million deal for you, Mel's enough. I'm not paying more money, man. Stop being greedy, man. It's a deal, Ivan. Yeah, you get a deal, Mel. Since I whoever I choose, right? Yeah. Take a shower after this. I'll enjoy the show with you guys. Then after that, I might watch maybe some, I don't know, Brian Lee Durfee. I'm gonna go to the pool place around, I don't know, 7 o'clock. I'm gonna head to the pool place. Yeah. That's what you live in life. Yeah, me and Vijay are living the multi-billionaire life. And then once we start Scotch Entertainment, we're now working on the movie, and the whole world is buzzing about that movie, man. It's crazy. You fell on top of the world. Peter Jackson's on top of the world. Guillermo del Toro, all the Zanes are on top of the world. That's why, and I'm trending on X every day. Hundreds of pictures and videos that are just me and Vijay trending every day. It's crazy. Like, bunch of videos and pictures just trending. Number one thing every day on X. That's why me and Vijay are on top of the world. We're gonna forget about this channel, man. Like, duh, you guys will forget about the channel. We'll forget about the channel. Yeah, you will. And you're also tuning into our website, the Sky Source News, and the magazine pictures, the catalog interview thing on Sky Source News. We're tuning into that too. Me and VJ are tuning into that. Yeah, I mean, like the whole world's buzzing about the movie. Yeah, it's crazy. The whole world is buzzing about the movie. I forget about the Star Wars channel. There you go. Yeah. I'll ask VJ, you want to build like a $250-300 million house, or do you want to build a $1 billion? Let's build a $1 billion house. Yeah, we can afford it. I made $23 billion off the book. This is pocket change. After we pay for all the other stuff, the jet, the yacht, the studio lot, and the house, we're still gonna have maybe 7 billion in our bank. VJ, we're still good. Yeah, VJ, I want to build like a unheard of house like Incredibles. Let's put $1 billion. We can afford it. Yeah, we put $1 billion towards it. We build a house like Incredibles, man. Fucking nice house, man. That's why VJ cries. Because even though Victoria Justice has a nice house in Hollywood, that house she owns is probably maybe a $2 million house. Nice fucking house. I saw pictures of her house. VJ has a house with an outdoor pool and everything. It's a beautiful house, but it's not like the $1 billion house I'm gonna build, right? It's not like $1 billion is like Incredibles, man. Incredibles 1. Like, that's unheard of. It's so high tech that even the Hollywood actors play shit. Ivan, VJ, this is your house? I'm like, yeah, how much did you build this place for, man? I'm like, a lot of money, a lot. Like, man, this house must have cost hundreds of millions. Oh, yeah, it did. It cost me a lot of money. Like, holy shit, they feel like shit. Those Hollywood actors can't afford a house of that, man. Even Keanu Reeves and Ben Affleck now will be shocked with my house for The Great Escape. Those guys can't afford a $1 billion house. They don't even have that in the bank, man. Yeah. Keanu Reeves owns like a $10 million house. Ben Affleck, I heard, owns like a $50 million house. He bought it with Jennifer Lopez, but they divorced, so I don't know what's going on with that. I don't understand. And yeah, Idris Elba, I heard, owns a $5 million house in England. John Boyega, I think he lives in an apartment. I don't think John Boyega owns a house. I think John Boyega lives in an apartment. Yvonne Judah, I think, lives in an apartment too. Obviously. These Hollywood actors can afford a house of that, man. They don't have billions in their account like me and VJ, right? Because me and VJ have the keys for bigger than them. You know, so yeah. So sorry. That's my point. Yeah. Yeah. So VG will tell me, yeah, I want to do music with you, but I'm like, yeah, I don't mind doing music with VG, but I want the movies to be our main focus. Okay, Ivan, yeah, like my dream is not doing music VG, it's being a movie star. I love music, but I prefer being a movie star than doing music. We can do music on the side, but my dream is being a movie star. Yeah, Ivan, me too. Let's focus on the movie, but we can do music on the side. Yeah, we can do music on the side every couple of years, but my main dream is being a movie star. So Sarah, yeah, he's Ivan. I can't wait for Olivia Ivan. I know. Yeah. I finally get to be in a big budget movie with you. I know, like, oh my god, if I was in Hall, I never would have had this opportunity. Yeah, you never would have had this opportunity for music or your acting career. Victoria Justice is obviously trying to be in big budget movies, but it's not going to happen. The gatekeepers are guarding the doors of her career. Yeah, don't let her be in a big budget movie. Have her do independent shitty movies and pay her like 400K for it. Obviously, she has the keys and the whole world tunes into that, but the doors are locked. If they're guarding doors on music, she's fuck. That's why she cries to me. She got too much. She's fucking stupid, man. Yeah. Fucking stupid. Yeah. Fucking stupid, BJ. Yeah, man. Fucking stupid. I have no money. Well, I have a bunch of bags of cans, so I have enough till Thursday, right, to get my smokes. Yeah. That's why I always save my cans. Just in case I run out of money, I have my cans. I cash it at the Super C, and I have enough to. I'll have enough to get my a pack of smokes and maybe a beer, right? Always have just enough with my cans. And I get paid Friday night from my government check, my $80, and I get paid this Sunday, right? This Sunday I get my $200 paycheck activities, obviously. My Warfare money should be coming in soon. Maybe in the end of October, I get my first Warfare check. Mid October, I get my first Warfare check, maybe. But I'm still in the application process. I have to fill the paper. I'll fill the paper tomorrow. Tomorrow's my due date. I'll have my stepfather fill in the information for the paper. I have to go to Coco Foodie and get my employment records from the boss tomorrow. I'll drive to Coco Foodie and ask for my employment records working here. I have to go to the office tomorrow, right? Yeah. Yeah. Let me get some coffee, guys. John Cameron didn't really care about the Hollywood movies when you greenlit the Xanus movie. They will care about the Hollywood movies, but not that much anymore. They're mainly hyping about Xanus. That's what they care about more now, obviously, right? These Hollywood actors are amazing actors, but they're normal. They're not the son of God. They're not the spirit of God. They're not special like BJ. They're normal compared to us. Hence why the world's mainly buzzing about Xanus, obviously, more than these other. But for the sake of the show, to build hype for these movies, John Cameron and they will talk about the shows and television shows, but they don't really care that much about it anymore. They're more hyped about my movie Xanus. Oh my god, the movie's greenlit. Ivan's chose Peter Jackson as a director. Frank and Motor. Ivan's working on the script. They're tuning into the website as he has. That's why I don't want to hear that everybody bullshit, guys. You guys piss me off. What? And damn, man. Yeah, I can't wait for this movie. Can Ivan pull it off? Will Ivan write a good script with Peter? Which I will. I wrote the book. I'm an amazing storyteller. Will the movie be good? Will the adaptation be good? And the adaptation is a fucking masterpiece, man. You have the Axis of Savage like Prince of Egypt. Show Peter Prince of Egypt. I know he knows. Peter's Ivan, thank you, man. You gave us the good ideas for the Axis of Savage. She wants to pat you on the back. You don't know what lies ahead in their journey, and the mountains in the mountains and the caverns. I like Morgan. I'm like, yeah, I man, looking at that. This is Lord of the Rings. I know he's Lord of the Rings. An amazing movie. You ever get multiple Hugh Jackson ideas that way they direct an amazing movie, right? Yeah. So Peter Jackson doesn't have to worry about running out of money for the War of the Demonic Wolves and Bats, the battle scenes, the war, the world building, the set building, the extras. We could afford. I'm gonna have like a 100, maybe $25 million budget towards extras. Because that's how much of the extras will cost me, about 100+ million, something crazy. Because for you have huge gatherings of like 30,000 people, like that's like $1 million in cost a day, $900,000 in cost a day just for one day. Sometimes we'll be filming those scenes for me. The scene when we go through the mountains, that might take maybe 3 weeks, maybe a month to film. So I have to put like a 100, maybe 25, $30 million budget towards extras. That's why Peter Jackson's shocked. He's like, man, you're probably both out of line, man. The amount of money you're putting towards extras is more than my fucking budget for one of my other Rings movies, Ivan. I know you're probably both out of line. You gave me an unlimited budget, Ivan. Like, we can build better sets, we can build better armor, weapons, costumes. You know what I'm saying? We can create unheard of mass better than even that Delving Annabelle. And you put so much money towards visuals, like, I don't know, $600 something towards visual effects. Like, I can do whatever I want for the battle scenes, for the world building, you know what I'm saying, for the horror, the world, the mass. We can afford it, Ivan. I know, Peter. The Lord of the Rings, we just couldn't afford this, Ivan. I know. And the movie was still amazing, Peter. Yeah, the movie was still amazing. It looked amazing. And you only made it for $9 million, Ivan. Like, you're looking at a revolutionary technology for your movie, Ivan. I know, Peter. Peter's all blind by doing the movie. Yeah, you're looking at an amazing movie, man. But Xanus is the only movie whereby Victoria Justice is not like the main. She's not the lead. All the other movies we do, me and Vijay are the leads of the movie. Like The Great Escape, me and Vijay are playing husband and wife. We're the lead of the movie. With Xanus, I'm the lead. Victoria Justice is not the lead. She's a supporting character. Major character, but she's not the lead. Lithia is a major character. She's a supporting character as you guys read the book. But she's not the lead. Tactius is the lead of the story. So Vijay will be playing Lithia. She's a supporting character in the movie, obviously. Because I'm the lead of the movie. Ivan Romero is the lead for Xanus, playing Prince Tactius, right? That's why I have so much pressure on my hands. Like, yeah, people tell me, yeah, Ivan, like, you're steering the ship on the movie. Like, you're the lead of the movie, man. You got to really practice your acting. And so I'm going to have to hire an acting coach to really coach me up. You got to be prepared for the role, Ivan. People tell me, I know, Peter. I'm a bit nervous. Ivan, don't worry about it. Just do your thing. You'll kill it, Ivan. I do my thing, and I killed it. I destroyed the role of Tactius, yeah, man. And all the Hollywood actors like John Boyega, Vaughn Jordan, are going to destroy the role for their characters. I pay them a lot of money, get them a better person. They know this will open more doors for their careers. So they know, yeah, the whole world will be watching me. I want to put on a good performance. I don't want to fuck up Ivan's movie. Ivan paid me a lot of money. The Hall will never pay me. He spoiled me with all these perks. He saved me. I'm going to work my ass off for him. And they will work their ass off for me because I'm paying John Boyega. I know it's $27 million deal, John Boyega. Like, what else is that, man? I'm like, no, John, you get 10. Stop being greedy. 10's good enough. That's what else that, man. I'm like, no, John, you get 10. It's a deal, man. So said. His British actually, John Boyega. Yeah, it's actually funny. It's a deal, man. I'm saying. Avandro is like, it's a deal, Ivan. Yeah, Avandro, you sound like you're $60 million deal. Ivan, I'm not even worth this. I know, Avandro, you're not worth it, but I'm willing to pay you this. The way you work hard for me and you destroy the empire. I don't worry about it. I will destroy the world for you, Ivan. Yeah, Avandro, I'm paying you $60 million. You need to destroy the world empire. I will, Ivan. Don't worry about it, man. I'm going to work my ass off for you, boss. And they work hard for me, man, because I'm paying a lot of money. Me and Vijay are the boss. We pay a lot of money. And what? It's gonna be weird because when Yvonne Jose walks in the office and Ariana Grande and Yamna walk in the office and they see VJ now boss with me, they're like, holy shit, man! Like, this is not the same VJ. Like, I remember VJ when she was in Hollywood under the gates, and now she's boss with Ivan, and she owns this big film studio with Ivan, and she's paying us our fucking salary. I mean, VJ are paying those guys their fucking salary. As the money that we put into the movie is our own money, man. Me and VJ's own money. We're paying them their own salary out of our pockets, man. VJ's like, hey, remember me, Ariana Grande? You know, she's all cocky. I'm like, VJ, be humble, man. Don't be fucking cocky. I will be humble. Yeah, seriously, VJ, be humble, man. Don't be cocky, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Be humble, don't be cocky, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Be humble, don't be cocky. But she will have that, like, that body language. Hey, Ariana Grande, remember me? Remember how everyone was saying how you're more successful than me, you had a better career than me. Well, now I'm doing with Ivan, and I'm sharing the billions with Ivan. I signed my mega deal with Amazon. I'm the boss. I own this fucking studio, and I'm paying your fucking salary. Everybody has to be a bit cocky. Especially with that better in East Time, obviously. Troy Justice, right? Yeah. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go upstairs and get my coffee. We got you on the show. Alrighty, guys. Well, I'm supposed to get my coffee. Alright, you drink a lot of coffee? Yeah, I do. I'm gonna have coffee with my team and everything, and my 17, my Hollywood 17, all those guys here. I don't know, James Gunn and Peter Safran, good for your company. Yeah, they are, but the problem with James Gunn is his age. He's 60 now. By the time I saw Scott, he'll be in his 70s. He's a bit older, and I told you, the DC thing is big. David Zaslav will be extending James Gunn, so he's kind of out of the picture. And Kevin Feige will find work. If he stays with Marvel or if he ends up in Warner Bros., they're going to offer him a lot of money, and if the DC thing is successful, which I think it will be in like 10 years, Hollywood will be extending all these guys, hence why these guys are most likely out of the picture. But my top two choices are probably Jon Favreau and maybe Peter Rice. Dave Filoni's good too. He doesn't really have the business experience. So it's like, yeah. John Favreau, Peter Rice. But John Favreau's also old too. He's like 60 now. He'll be like 72. So it's like, I want to hire guys who are at least in their 60s, 50s, 40s, not 70s. I mean, or you can hire guys in their 70s, but they only work for you for maybe 12 years or something like that. You know, because I can easily pay James Gunn and Peter Safran more than what they make in Hollywood. They don't make like, give them like 70 million of the film profits for Xanus, like, and the rich bonus and the yearly salary. Yeah, they don't make that in Hollywood. Yeah, it's a good deal for them, obviously, right? They don't make that kind of money in Hollywood, guys, right? Yeah. Don't forget, for me and Vijay's company, you don't have to worry about the movies flopping and not making any money. Like me and Vijay have the keys. All our businesses, all our products will make money. Our merch, game, movies, all be profitable. So you don't have to stress out about the movie flopping. You just work your ass off, dirty work obviously, and you get your check. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because James Gunn and Peter Safran will gladly leave DC to work for me. Because when I'm king and I saw Sky's name with VJ, Sky's Entertainment is the main event. The Hollywood is the side tension. Even James Gunn's DC is the side tension. Well, Hames and Some Sarah. That's what all the hard actors like shit when I'm king. Yeah, man. All of like shit. All the actresses and actors are full of shit, man. Even the big powerful actors are full of shit. Because of the side tension, me and VJ are the main event. As me and VJ are the most famous movie stars in the world, man. The highest paid movie stars in the world by far. No actor makes that kind of money, man. They don't make their tens of billions, yeah. Yo, I and VJ are fucking famous movie stars. They're featured on the magazine and everything. They're trending and everything on the commercials. And all their deals are like worth tens of billions of dollars with Amazon, Sony, and Microsoft for the game and for the movie and the merch. Yeah, it's huge, huge deal, man. It's a massive deal, yeah. Yeah, VJ, we got to work hard for 4 years. We don't take a salary, but then once the Amazon releases the merch for the World to Buy, we're gonna make our billions off that. And then they release the movie, we make our billions off that. They release the game, we make our billions off that. We work hard and we get paid our tens of billions for it. That's why it's the best job. We and VJ have the best job in the world. We get to be movie stars, we get paid billions for it, tens of billions for it, man. We're fucking boss men, yeah. The actors' contracts in Hollywood is pocket change compared to me and VJ's contract. Even Keanu Reeves' contract is pocket change. Keanu Reeves signed, I don't know, a $220 million deal, but even that's pocket change compared to me and VJ's contract for The Great Escape. That's why his agent might push for more. I'm like, look, I'm not paying Keanu Reeves any more money. He's not worth that, so sorry. All right, what about two for the movie for Keanu Reeves? I'm like, no, Keanu Reeves gets like 140. That's enough. He's not worth any more than that, man. He's not the main event, man. Don't hate him. And yeah. But he does make the movie better. He helps build a bit more buzz because he's a big powerful actor. But at the end of the day, me and VJ are the main event. But these Hollywood actors make the movie better, obviously. They make my movie better. They have quite a little bit of market value for my movie, but they're not the main event. That's my point. If Keanu Reeves wants more money, I'm not paying more money, man. You're getting greedy, Keanu. I'm not going to pay more. It's a deal, I mean. I have a good deal for The Great Escape. He signs that mega contract. Yeah, Keanu Reeves signs a mega $220 million deal for Sky Source. The whole world's like, holy shit, man. Keanu Reeves signed a mega deal. Yeah, he did. Signed a huge deal. Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Scarlett Johansson signed a mega deal for my movie, man. Yeah. I'm sorry. Why do the agents want more money? Because they know me and VJ's profits is in the tens of billions, and they want a bigger cut of that, obviously. Because they know even if they want like $50 million for the game, that's pocket change. I know it's pocket change, guys. I'm not going to overpay these actors and have them do me, man. Like $50 million, what I'm paying is enough. They don't make this in Hollywood. I'm not going to overpay these guys and have them do me, man. There you go. Don't even say, yeah. There was something alive. It's a deal. We don't even make. Yeah, you guys don't even make this in Hollywood, man. Accept my deal and we shake hands. I take you out to dinner. You pirate up on my me. You just want me at our house or our yacht, and you get to be a big budget movie star with me, world famous movie star with me. Yeah. You know, we try with me too. That's why they're safe on top of the world. That's why they're all on a bag, man. It's crazy, yeah. Some Sarah. Yeah. All right, who's lucky? The Gray Escape Hollywood actors or the Xanus Hollywood actors? Oh, the Xanus ones are much more lucky. The Gray Escape actors are only more luckier in terms of their contract. They're getting paid more money, but in terms of the buzz and the journey, the Xanus stars are by far the more luckier one. As Xanus is a better story than the Gray Escape, and Eric and them are going to be devils and demons. Most are going to be in the history, man. You're going to see John Mega and Evangeli fighting these demons. Guys, I'm not kidding around, man. If I put $600 towards visual effects and all like $250 towards the mask and everything, you're looking at devils and demons. Like that picture I showed you, except even scarier than that. Like they're gonna be fighting beings like that, man, in the movie. That's why they're gonna be legends. John Boyega, Jimon Tu, Yvonne Joji, and all are gonna be legendary actors who are gonna be remembered in history. I'll be a legendary actor too because I'm facing the devils too, man. They're gonna be legends, man. Such legends that if Xanus were a part of Hollywood, if Xanus was a Hollywood movie, Jama and Negadon would become legendary actors because they face those devils and they would be on the Hollywood Walk of Fame and everything. Now for the NFL and CFL, you have the Hall of Fame. Yeah, they'd be on the Hollywood Walk of Fame because Hollywood also has legends too. They have the Walk of Fame thing, whatever the Hollywood Walk of Fame thing, right? Yeah, John Negadon will be Hall of Famer actors because they fought devils. They would. The Zanes would probably sweep the Oscars like Return of the King did. My company's not associated with Hollywood. It's a private company, independent from Hollywood. It's not a part of Hollywood. Sarah, That's why John May and Evandro are gonna beg, man. G-Bone too, they're gonna beg. Idris Elba, Andy Serkis, all gonna beg. All right, man, can I be in that secret agent Great Escape movie? I'm like, no, guys, you're not good for the movie. You're not good for the next movie categories. I'm sorry, you're not good. Don't I'm saying, yeah. You're not good. There we go. Yeah. Because John Boyega will be lucky to get maybe an $8 million contract, $7 million contract after Xanus. With the Great Escape, I can easily pay him like a $33 million deal. I easily pay John Boyega more. Alvon George, I can easily pay him his like 18 million deal, not 20 million deal for the Great Escape. I can easily pay these guys more than what they make in Hollywood. Alvon George will be lucky to get maybe 2.5 million, 3 million after Xanus. And as his career grows, he can bargain for a bit more. John Boyega too, but it's not the money I can pay them. I can easily pay those guys more. Well, Hollywood can pay them some salary, and I give them better perks too. And they want to be saved, they want to be left behind. Don't forget that, right? Being saved is a good feeling. Being left behind by God, it's not fun. It's not fun being left behind by the two gods either, right? Well, it's mainly me because they see Ivan O'Mara. That's why they feel safe. Because VJ is also God's in my spirit. When they see both of us, they feel safe. But Victoria Justice is also safe because she sees me. Because I'm ultimately the main event. Because I don't hate VJ, but VJ is also part of the main event. Because she's Anne, but I'm ultimately the main show because why? I'm God. That's what I see, right? Victoria Justice sees me every day. That's why she feels safe. She sees me every day, and she's part of that fame with me. And she sees the light, so she's also safe too. That's why VJ is the luckiest, obviously. But Victoria Justice is also God too. As long as you see her too, you're also safe too, because Victoria Justice is God too. I'm a bit more of the main show because I'm why you know him. So yeah, I know that. But I'm the main show too. Yes, you are VJ. You are the main show. But Victoria Justice also feels safe too when she's with me because she sees the light and she sees me every day. So she's lucky. She's saved, obviously. But she's a part of that buzz with me. That's why she cries. She wants me to get her out of Hollywood. She doesn't want to miss out on that, man. Yeah, well, Ivan ditches me in Hollywood. He gets to live that amazing life and he's king, and I'm left behind. I'll be crushed. I told her she'll be crushed, and she'll become a psychotic, crazy woman like Bella in Moon. Victoria Justice can't do it though. VJ's baby, why? Her husband, obviously, right? She can't do that. Obviously, yeah. So, Sarah, take a shower after this, guys. I'll watch it with you guys. How much smoke do I have left? I have 17 smokes left. It's enough for today, right? Tomorrow I have to cash my cans. I have no money in my bank. But I have my cans, so I'm good, right? I have to go to Super C and cash it though. It's annoying going to the Super C and cashing my cans, right? But I mean, yeah. Yeah. So they beg, yeah. The Hollywood actors saying it's beg because they know me and VJ are the main event now. They know when they go back to Hollywood, they're going to be left behind. Yeah, I'm going to get paid more money in Hollywood, but like my movies are this high attention. It feels like as if no one cares about my career. They only care about IMDb's career. They do care about their careers, but they have that shitty feeling as if no one cares about their careers. Yeah, I'm going to go back to Hollywood. They'll offer me more money, but I mean, while I'm shooting my movie, the world's buzzing about the Great Escape with Keanu Reeves and all them, and like they feel like shit. And like Ivy can easily pay me more than what Hollywood can pay me. Yeah. Now my company's clean. Hollywood's dirty. You got to do it in Hollywood to make money. That's how it works. That's another reason too, right? Not really a big reason. That's another reason too. In Hollywood, you got to do it to make your money. That's how it works. Whereas for my company, you don't do anything. You get your freedom because I'm clean. I'm not dirty like the gatekeepers, right? Yeah. The gatekeepers around the world. I'm not dirty like all those guys. Oh, Hames and yeah. 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 Either you're gonna announce you and VJ's contract, yeah, I will. You got the news, yeah. Ivan America Victoria Justice signed mega deal with Amazon. I and VJ get 90% of the profits for the merchandise sales and movie sales, 400 movie sales, and Amazon gets 10%. I was like, holy shit, man! I and VJ signed a mega deal, and they signed 95-5 deal with Microsoft and Sony for the game. VJ signed mega deals, huge fucking deals, man. Huge contracts. Amazon and Microsoft and Sony, right? It's a huge deal. Yeah. Ivan, you're crazy. Before you said 60-40, yeah, before I didn't know what I was thinking, man. I said 60-40. I started to do the math. Look, if I give Peter Jackson all these actors a piece of the roles, I'll be making like 57%. Like, yeah, I'm not going to Amazon do like that. No, no, no. We get 90, Amazon gets 10. Even 80-20, I'll be too generous. That's why I increased this 90-10. Because I thought before I'd be making maybe 8, 9, 10 on the movie. And I did the math. There was 700 million people buy my movie, 4K Blu-ray. That's like already 90 billion in sales. I'm like, okay, I got to raise this 90-10 that Amazon doesn't do me. I don't want Amazon walking away with any more than maybe anything over like maybe 15, 18 billion is that's already enough money for Amazon. I don't want Amazon to do me, man. Anything over 20, you're pushing it and they're ripping you off. Give them a nice little piece of your money, Ivan. That way the company makes a lot of money. But me and VJ are taking the majority of the money. That's how it works. Obviously. Amazon will probably make around that 6 billion, 7 billion bucks off me and VJ's movie and merch. Honestly. Around that. Let's say me and VJ make, I don't know, 55 billion off the movie and the merch. Amazon gets $5.5 billion. So Amazon will be pulling in probably around that, yeah, $5-6 billion around there, $7 billion off me and VJ's movie. That's a lot of money. That's billions. Jeff goes, Ivan, that's a lot of money. That's more money than what the Hollywood studios make for all their movies combined in 1 year. Yeah, you guys are making your billions, and they're already making a lot of money off their other brands, obviously. And Ivan, your product is the number one seller. We made like $7 billion off your movie and merch, Ivan. Yeah, Amazon made a nice like $7 billion for Jeff Bezos' company. That's a lot of money for Jeff Bezos. You think Jeff Bezos will pocket the money? He might pocket a bit of it, yeah, because he's greedy. He might pocket maybe $1.5 billion of that, and he puts the rest towards the company. And he'll guarantee give his CEOs probably a bonus, a 5, 6, 7 million bonus. Jeff Bezos, or he might not. I don't know. It's up to him, right? He's the owner of the company, obviously. He's greedy, Jeff, right? He's greedy pig, Jeff Bezos. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. 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 Taking a shower after this, guys. To kill time, because the pool place opens at 7:30, so I'll go around 7 to the pool place. Take a shower, enjoy the show with you guys, and after that, I'll have maybe an hour to kill. I'm gonna go to the pool place and swim. And I'll come back home and I'll eat some beans. I don't know. So they made fried beans. I'll eat beans for supper tonight. Tomorrow I gotta cash my gas. I have no money in my bank. Yeah. It's actually funny. You're poor, I know, man. It's sad, huh? Yeah, man. I'm poorer than all these average people who are puny and small compared to me, man. That's how the gators are wicked people, man. That's why I gotta give you the keys right now where you can be rich. The gates don't touch your money, man. The gates even take money from me when I'm poor. Yeah, man. That's what my stepfather told me. All right, man, I need the money for the insurance. I'm like, look, man, I don't have money right now. You're fucking annoying. Leave me alone, man. Like, you easily pay this thing off yourself and you make me pay $60 a month. Like, you're fucking wicked, man. That's cold. Yeah, he never even told me about this. He just signed me up for the death insurance thing without even letting me know. And now I have to pay him $60 a month to pay off $20,000. And one time he even told me, Ivy, you should put this on your name. I'm like, no, I'm not putting this on my name. I don't want to be stressed out paying $20,000. Are you fucking crazy when I work my wage? Are you crazy? No, man. Like, I'm not doing that. Yeah. Yeah, we can easily pay it off. It's pocket games, but we don't like you, man. We want to take money from you when you're poor. I want you to give me $60 every month. Yeah, and that's how you know, Ivan, they're gonna dupe you if you sell. They're gonna steal your money as they take money from you even when I'm poor. They don't care. They're psychopaths. They're gonna dupe you and take all your money. That's why I gave them the keys so they can dupe me. The Xanus Brand is yours, Ivan. You wrote it. That's your money, man. And you have the keys. The gatekeepers cannot guard the door on your Xanus Brand. They know it. The only thing they can do is threaten you and kill you, but your father's protecting you, will raise you back to life. You make the billions of brands yours, and you get Victoria yourself, fresh yourself with one beauty. Because those men all regarded garbage and trash without the Holy Beauty. So I'm sorry, I don't hate him. Yeah. So Peter Jackson will stress off you. Yeah, he will. Yeah, he will. Ivan, don't worry about it. All this Ivan, what kind of camera you want? Yeah, I want the film IMAX camera. Is that good, Peter? Yeah, Ivan, that's not the best camera, Ivan. I don't worry about it, and I'll handle it. And Peter like handles everything for me. Like I know of all this stuff. I'll take care of it. I'm like, holy shit, Peter knows his shit. Yeah, Ivan, I have my own digital company. I produced Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit. I know of all this, Ivan. And Peter will take the stress off me. He knows. Guillermo del Toro knows about that stuff too. They take the stress off me. So, well, Guillermo del Toro will be helping out my 17, right? With Fran and Barry Osborne, But Peter will be in my office with me, helping me with the main stuff. Yeah. So Ivan, you want to host a red card event at the Bergeron Resort? Yeah, you want to do a red card event? Okay, Ivan, I'll help you with that. Peter helps me with the calls with that. And Peter helps me with the film IMAX cameras, go over the cameras. Yeah, Ivan, you want the best drones in Hollywood? Yeah, Ivan, the best stuff is all in America. I recommend you get it in America. Okay, Ivan. Peter Jackson takes the stress off me. He knows of all that stuff. Holy shit, you know your shit. Yeah, I know of all this stuff, Ivan. Yeah, Peter takes the stress off me. He works harder and he helps me out because I'm paying a lot of money, right? Yeah. Yeah, Peter, I don't know anything about visual effects. And George I'll have him consult with me with the visual effects. George, yeah, I know all the best stuff for your visual effects. And Peter Jackson knows all the best stuff for the visual effects. Yeah, I have my own digital company. I know all the best stuff for your visual effects, Ivan. For your sound department, for your VFX, for your editing, I know all the best stuff, Ivan. You want to get the best stuff? Yeah, Peter. The best writing computers? Yeah, Peter. Yeah, Ivan. With this budget, we can get the best stuff. And Peter makes the calls and he helps me out. Helps me reach out. But man, Peter taking the stress on me. He knows his shit. Yeah, I know my shit, Ivan. Yeah, Peter knows his shit, obviously. Ivan, how much cameras you want to rent? I don't know, Peter. We can rent 17 film IMAX cameras. Is that enough? Ivan, that's enough. Yeah, renting at 17. That's enough. Can we upgrade it with like the sound and speaker? Yeah, we can upgrade it. You know what I'm saying? You want to upgrade the speakers and that way you get a better experience? Yeah, we can do that. You know what I'm saying? And Peter takes stress on me. Yeah. We get the best stuff, the best drones, the best camera equipment, all that stuff, lighting equipment, everything. Because I mean, this is fun. I love working on your movie. You know what I'm saying? The docu's filming us, the world's buzzing about it. The sky shows you. This is fun. I know Peter. Wherever Peter hangs out downtown, he's trending. Yeah, he's having a blast. Your company blows, Halloween. We're getting all the best stuff. Like, for one of the things we couldn't afford this, I know, Peter. I can't wait for this. I'm like, Peter, I know, relax, calm down. I'm saying, yeah. Yeah. And George will be consulting to help me out too. Because George knows all the best stuff for visual effects too, because he had his own ILM company. So I'll have George be there consulting with me, helping me out too. George, I want you consulting with me, George. Yeah, I will. He consults me, helps me VJ out. He grooms me VJ as CEOs, George. And Peter will be helping us out too with the calls for the main things. But Peter doesn't know anything about food. The food stuff, he doesn't know anything about that. But I'm like, Peter, I want you to help on the food. Okay, Ivan, you want to all you can eat buffet, Ivan? Ivan, you're going to tell the wire. You want to serve that kind of food, Ivan? I'm like, yeah. He's like, holy shit, man. Like, you're coming with wire, man. That's like amazing, tasty food from the farms. I'm like, yeah. He's like, holy shit, Ivan. The actors and crew are getting spoiled, Ivan. I can't wait to eat that food. I'm like, Peter, relax, man. I know you're buying my rating, but we relax. Calm down. I'm saying, yeah. Yeah. Almost there. I'll talk maybe down 2 minutes. That's good enough. I'm gonna go take a shower. Go take a shower, yeah. Some Sarah. Yeah. Yeah. And so me and we just signed that mega with Amazon. It's already just like, cheers, Ivan. We signed that mega deal with Amazon. Yeah, she's like, cheers. You know what I'm saying? Will you party up with the Amazon CEOs? Yeah, I will. I'll do a party in my house, my $1 million house. Like, Ivan, this is your house? Yeah, I do a party with the Amazon CEOs and Peter and all them. And yeah. Will Peter be in the room with you? Yeah, I'll have Peter in the room with me because I want Peter to help me out with, because they're gonna ask me, the Amazon CEOs are gonna ask me how much, like how much do you want to sell the movie for? What is your idea for the box set? Peter can help you out with that. I want it steelbook. I want 3 movies in the box. Okay, steelbook, yeah, steelbook, and you have to tell them your ideas for your merch. So yeah, my main merch I want it to be the L mugs and the 6 posters that come with it and the Joe pipe. And you have the clothing, and you have the shoes, and you have the weapons, and you have the hot toys. Okay, Ivan, and Peter helps you out with that. Because Peter is technically a part of the Amazon deal because he's taking a piece of my 90%. 850 million of my 90%. Some Sarah, maybe just 9%, some Sarah. All right, well, when I was billion of that, I'm like, Peter, no, you get 850. I'm not paying money. I'm not going to have to do that, Peter. Stop being greedy. You signed a 1.6 million deal, Peter. Stop being greedy. Some Sarah. This is enough. You didn't make this work. It's not. But yeah, it's enough money. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, you're walking away with like, I don't know, $800 in your bank, Peter. That's enough money for you for 4 years of work, right? Yeah, a lot of money for Peter. It's more than what we for Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit, right? Yeah. That way, Peter works his ass off for you because he knows he's getting his $800 check after taxes. Peter works really, really hard. He's in the zone directing. He works his ass off for you. And he directs an amazing movie. An amazing movie. Peter Jackson ends up directing a better masterpiece than even Lord of the Rings. He'll work harder for me than even Lord of the Rings. Because I pay him more money. And I saved him and I'm giving him better perks. So work harder for me. I gave him an unlimited budget too. Every director's dream is to have a big payday and have an unlimited budget like that. But for Lord of the Rings, Peter was limited with the budget. He was limited with what he could do for the movie. But for Xanus, it's unlimited, man. Yeah, man. Sarah, take a shower after this, guys. A nice hot shower. Yeah. Yeah. Almost there, guys. I think Peter will tell you to go for Russell Crowe. Yeah, he might because Russell Crowe is a bigger A-list actor. I even go for Russell Crowe. He might build buzz, but Russell Crowe's more expensive. I have to pay him like his $100 million deal. His $90 million, $100 million deal. Russell Crowe, I can pay him 9.9 million bonus, and he gets his 18 million salary. That's a good deal for Russell Crowe. You can give him 55 million of the film profits, and like 4 million for the game. He gets like 5 million for the merch. And it's 5 million speaking. That's like a 91, 92 million deal. That's like a 103 million deal in his Australian money. It's a good deal for Russell Crowe. What would 100 Russell Crowe? No, he gets 55. He's not worth that. It's good enough for Russell Crowe. It's a deal. I would make it all. Yeah, 100 million Russell Crowe is enough money for you, man. You don't make this in Hollywood. You get your 300K for the promos. That's good enough for Russell Crowe. I wanted $1 million. No, you're getting greedy, guys. He gets 300K for the promos. That's good enough for Russell Crowe, right? He gets the perks too. And Liam Neeson, if he's chosen for Eli, you can pay him his 10 million bonus and a 20 million salary. You can give him 60 million of the film profits, Liam Neeson. That's good enough for him. What about 80? No, Liam Neeson gets 60. He gets like, I don't know, it's 5 million speaking, 300K for the promos, and you can pay Liam Neeson like his 5 million for the game, and you can give him like 4 million for the merch. That's a good deal. You sound like a 3 million deal, which is like 76 million his American money. Because Liam Neeson, I heard he lives in New York, so it's like a 76 million deal in his American money. That's a lot of money for Liam Neeson. He doesn't make it in Hollywood. He makes like his 10, 15, 20 in Hollywood. Liam Neeson's like, I haven't signed me up, man. It's a deal. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Jarvis Davis is my first choice, but the only thing I worry about him is his age. He'll be like 90, man, in his 90s. Here's a guy, you got a good point there. He's 90 now. His body's done, Ivan. Yeah. Whereas Liam Neeson will be in his 80s. His body's still pretty good. Whereas Jarvis Davis will be fucking old by the time I do say this, in his 90s. His 90s, right? Yeah. And Timmy Chalamet is good too. You can have Timmy Chalamet compete with Yvonne Joje and Dev Patel for the role of Papyri. And I'll have Daniel Kaluuya, whatever his name is, compete with John Boyega. John Boyega is my first choice. He's most likely chosen. And you can have Liam Neeson compete with John Rhys Davis for the role of Eli, the leader of Sapphires, right? Yeah. He'll be playing VJ's father, right, in the movie. Yeah. I'll tell you, for John Rhys Davis, if we choose him, we can have him. He can be in the movie, but he doesn't do. We have stunt doubles jumping for the fighting scenes because he won't be able to do the fighting scenes in his 90s. Peter, yeah, we'll have stunt doubles jumping for him for the fighting scenes, but he can be all the speaking scenes. He's in the scenes. But the problem with John Rhys Davis will be in his 90s, man. He's like almost 80 now. If I saw Skywars in like 10, 11 years from now, John Rhys Davis will be in his 90s, man. You're fucking old. When you're 90, you're done. Your body's done, man. You're done, man. Yeah, you're done, man. Yeah, when you're in your 90s. George Lucas will be old too. George Lucas will be in his 90s too. When he helps me plan guys with him, I can tell, yeah, George is fucking old now. But he's still pretty good at 90, but he's old now. He's like 90. He's like in his 90s, George. As you can tell, George Lucas now, you can tell his age is catching up to him. When you see him walk, he struggles a little bit more in walking. The way he talks, it's a bit more he has a bit more slur in his speech compared to like 10 years ago when he was in his early 70s. You can tell the difference. George Lucas is getting up there in age. He's in his 80s now. He's like 81 now, George. So he's getting old, obviously, right? Yeah. Will George Lucas get drunk with you? Yeah, of course he will. Yeah, when George Lucas helps me reach Past Entertainment, I'm gonna do parties with George in my hotel. All right, George, you want to do a party? You want to get drunk? Sure, all right, let's get drunk. And George gets drunk with me, VJ. He's like in his 90s, he gets drunk with me, VJ. I'm gonna ask George about his story. I might have the doc team film it. Yeah, as part of the documentary, I want to do a sit down with George, maybe a 30-minute sit down. George Lucas talks about like how the whole Star Wars thing started, and George Lucas tells his story. Yeah, I don't mind telling you the story. He tells me the story. Yeah, I remember when Star Wars happened. I was almost your age, Ivan. I'm in my 40s now. Yeah, I was a 33-year-old kid back then. Now he's like 90. It's crazy, huh? I was kind of like, right, yeah. George Lucas was a kid when he directed Star Wars. He was like 33 years old, 33 years old. He was my age. He was a kid. Go see his pictures back in the 1970s. He was a young kid, man, and now he's like 81, man. It's crazy how time flies by. You know, Ivan, time flies by. I still remember the 70s, Ivan. I remember, you know, I'm saying I was a young kid, Ivan, and now he's like 90. It's crazy, you know? Yeah. I hope George makes it to at least 100 years old. That'd be nice. Have George on this earth for another 20 years. That'd be nice, but I mean, once you hit your 90s, your days are numbered, man. You know any day now you can sleep and you're never going to wake up. When you're in your 80s, you're still pretty good. But once you hit your 90s, you know when you sleep, one day you're never going to wake. Everything goes black. You never wake up, obviously. I always have this thought, like, once people hit their 80s, do they ever have that thought about death? Fuck, man, like, I'm soon going to pass away. When I pass away, everything will go black. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? There is no heaven and hell as I used to believe. No, man, once you die, you just sleep and you never wake up. That's what it's like to die, obviously. Everything just goes black and you're no longer alive. I wonder if old people ever think about that. Yeah, if we do, but we choose not to think about that. Yeah, obviously. I'm sorry. Yeah. With me and Peter we live right as well. That's why we're the lucky ones, obviously. That's why it's a setup, obviously. Yeah. And everyone around feels like shit. Yeah, I and the are going to live forever in this world. They don't have to worry about death. Yeah, I don't have to worry about that. Except for paying the fee, obviously. But once I resurrect to life, I'm going to be living forever in a world with VJ's mom going, you guys are all going to pass away as decades go by. And you're fuckers are going. Yeah. Oh, you're such a fucking dick, man. Well, man, you want to do this evil to me. I settled you up. You can't do God here. There you go. Sorry. No, I think you're fucking lucky, man. They're gonna know what the world's like in 2100. Yes, we will. Because none of you guys are gonna know what the world's like in 2100. The only people who will know what the world's like in 2100 are like the Gen Zs who are born like now, like people who were born like 2008, 2015, 2020. Those guys will know what the world like in 2100, but they're gonna be very old by that time. That's my point. They're gonna be like in their 80s. They're all old people now. Whereas Ivan and Vij are going to be smoking out, we're going to be young forever, living forever in the world. I'm going to know what the world, me and Vij are going to know what the world like in 2100 now. You're looking at an advanced world. That's why it's a setup box. You can't do God and Ivan. And everything will be updated in 2100. The NFL, the CFL, the NHL will all be updated, update technology in 2100. Something crazy. And me and Vij are going to experience the updated technology in like, I don't know, in a good 2100 is what, a good like 75 years from now. Yeah, which is a long time, but time flies, man. Like I remember when I was a kid, and now I'm pushing. I'll be 40 years old in 6 years. Time flies; it goes by very fast, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ivan, do you have a backup plan if it gets delayed? Yes. If I end up paying the fee when I'm like 48, 49, 50, and the gatekeepers delay it, the Xanus movie will no longer happen, or I will make the Xanus movie, but later with different actors. I can't make it with those actors. I'll most likely end up doing Spider-Man Miles Morales if it gets delayed. But what I'll do is I can have some of the Xanus stars be in my movie. You can have John Megan, maybe Vaughn Joje, and maybe Jingwon Su, maybe Aaron Grande. Have some of those guys be in your movie. You can do a 5-movie series. Supporting characters, that way they get to be in your movies. I'm saying you can do that obviously if it gets delayed, and I probably will make Xanus in the future, but like with a different cast. Maybe after Phase 2, I'll choose to make Xanus. Well, it's a different cast obviously because these guys are now too old to play the role. I'm saying yeah. I'm sorry. That's what, but it won't get delayed. I should be paying the fee in a good maybe 8, 9, 10 years from now. I'll be paying the fee, man. My book's already done. My book's done, sweet. I'm saying I just gotta get it proofread, go over volume 3, and then get it proofread, design my cover, save like $1,500, and I can get it proofread and design my cover, and it's ready to be some ooh, there you go. That's why Scars will blow the water and say this will be the best. That's not overrated, man. Yeah, man. I have a Xanus Brand masterpiece, yes. In the end of volume 2, when Tacius chooses to save the Saphians, obviously, from the Devil Wolves who are coming to mark the lands, like Eli's like, I'm gonna miss my home, my sacred traditions, and then Cassius tells Eli, feel no regret, leader, for a wonder you shall behold in the northern Xanus. Even though you're gonna miss your home, Eli and Saphius, you're gonna be in a better place. Xanus is beautiful, it's a heavenly kingdom. You're gonna be in a better place, safe from the wolves. And Tacius has that worry when he talks to Cassius. He talks to Cassius and all of them. He's like, yeah, my fear is that some of these children here will not see the north. They're not going to see my heavenly kingdom. That ties back into the passage you guys read about the demon wolves. Yeah, Tacius knows, yeah, there's devil beings living in the caves. They hate the humans. And he knows, yeah, not all these children who are excited to see my northern heavenly kingdom, Xanus, will not see it. And that's powerful. Praise Ivan, that's powerful. Feel no regret for one of you shall behold northern Xanus. Not everyone's going to make it. The Tacius have the kingdom. Like, yeah, praise Ivan, you're looking at a match, man. This is Lord of the Rings. Oh, I know he's very Lord of the Rings. This is Lord of the Rings. Oh, I know he's very Lord of the Rings. So it says very Lord of the Rings. A masterpiece, man. Oh, Xanus. Yeah, it's a masterpiece. Yeah, it is. That's why Xanus was the best book ever made. Best book ever written. And Scotch will boil the water. Anyways, here's the real guys. We enjoyed this show. Peace out, guys. Don't hate me, son. Peace. Hope you guys enjoyed this show.